Okay. All right, Judge.
Hi, friends. How can I help?
Hi. So I cast Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
I went and got my Battered Skull.
Sure.
Put it in my hand. I didn't show my opponent. I grabbed it from the deck, put it right in my hand, shuffled my hand around,
Okay.
and he called the judge on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as this goes, just to clarify, Stoneforge GTB tutor, you say you got Battered Skull. We cannot confirm this. Is there a Battered Skull in your hand physically? Okay.
Look at that Battered Skull.
Oh. So are there any other possible targets in that hand? Like, this is meta information?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can answer that question honestly because he
sure.
would be able to see that.
Yeah,
Sure.
I definitely have a Cauldron Complete in my hand already.
Okay, gotcha. So since this is regular, oh, weird. I don't judge it regular enough anymore.
Boy, isn't that the truth?
So we have two possible. If you saying you're tutored to Battered Skull, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're just the only part we missed was revealing that to the opponent. Culture complete. They're cheating, not assumed.
Whoa. Is that what you guys do when you judge? Do you just assume that they didn't cheat?
I didn't know if this is rules day.
Whoa. No. Like these player cards have a legitimate thing on there. Did you commit the infraction?
That's
yes.
fair.
It was an honest mistake. You cheated. There's two possibilities here.
All right. So. Okay. What happened when why did you put it into your hand and not reveal it? What was
You know, I thought about it briefly, thought it wasn't that important. Really, it was just kind of an
He thought it wasn't important to reveal what card he got.
Okay. So you were aware that you didn't do that?
Yeah, I mean, I come here every week. I play the same deck every week. Everyone knows that.
Okay. So in this case, I am concerned about. Do I have to bring him off to the side to do the rest?
Okay,
of
so if you're talking to someone by themselves, we're gonna put the garage door down, and once the garage door is down, the person on the other side of the garage door can't see or hear anything.
Okay, so we're putting that down. Okay. So just to clarify, we tutored, we put it in a hand, thought it wasn't that important. Did you say get Battered Skull or something, or just Stoneforge?
I did say get Battered Skull.
Okay. And then as far as the game state, what are life points at the moment?
We're both at 20. We've only been playing Fair Magic, no fetch lines, something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Okay. So, at this point, as far as I see it, being the judge here, we have broken a rule, and we know we did. I am leaning towards it not being anything more, just for the fact that I don't. If we get. Now I'm just talking to myself out loud.
Well, no, that's good. We want to be able to hear the thought
Sure, I'll
process,
talk out loud. As far as gaining an advantage, if you're both starting the game and you're still at 20, we tutored a card, we didn't reveal it. I mean, I think the advantages of getting Culture Complete over Battered Skull are not.
No, if he didn't reveal it, he could have thought he could have got any card.
I could have
gotten any
spell
card.
over there.
Are we allowed to
You
chime
can-
in with thoughts?
Yeah. You can see my hand that those are
Right.
the two
Is
cards I
there any
got. I
other-
said that I got a Battered
Is
Skull.
there any
Right,
other
right.
known information, like Inquisition of Calls?
We'll wait until after the call to critique what the person taking the call.
Clarifying, there's only the two cards in your hand, right?
Those are the only relevant cards. The rest are all basic planes.
Okay. Sure, that
That's some very fair magic right there.
Yes. Like I said, fair magic. It was an honest mistake, though.
My playing
Okay.
a Cauldron and a Stoneforge. Let's go.
You know, in that deck, that's all you need.
So you have two legal tutorable targets. I am leaning towards not cheating because I don't see the advantage of getting all basic planes. Both were legal targets. I think I'm going to rule this as just like an honest mistake. Like we broke a rule here and we knew about it, so we're going to have a talk about that because that part's not great. But as far as the game, I think we're just revealing the batter skull and moving forward, and then having a strong talk in the meantime about cheating.
All right, so that's the ruling.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to open up the floor, and obviously because this is my presentation, I'm going to talk first. But you know,
There's the better.
After that, everybody else is going to be invited to like say what they think. So like the first thing that struck out to me with this was, according to my records, it looks like we've been recording this call for approximately 8 minutes now. Now let's say that someone took this call at an FNM. How long do you think this call would take? Would it take you 8 minutes
No.
to issue this ruling?
No.
Of course not, right? So that's the first thing, which is that like with the, you know, it doesn't matter whether you think that they cheated or not, or you know, it matters whether you think that they cheated or not. But what it doesn't, you know, it shouldn't be something that's like hanging over you every single call. You know, sometimes people are going to cheat, maybe. But like the realistic case scenario is a lot of the time it's going to be basically impossible to catch someone unless they like straight out come up and say, yeah, I did it, right? Like, so that's, you know, make your peace now that you're going to probably let some cheaters go without DQing them, because it's going to happen. You know, just like there might be a case where someone like DQs a player who actually didn't cheat. That's also possible too. But the important thing is like being able to identify what aspects of the situation are present that might be important with regards to like determining whether someone might have cheated. So that's like point number one. Point number two, the ruling. I think the ruling was pretty good. Any other like comments from people out in the
I would have asked non-active player, did active player announce what they were going to go get?
Sure. Clarified with both instead of just the one.
Yep.
Sure.
He did ask me, but he did not ask
Sure.
Dave.
You-
That's
you are
my
correct
dead
there.
announce.
and it is important to like ask for both people's
Stories.
side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's no known information from like Thoughtseize or Inquisition of Kozilek's. So like, if you'd already seen the Batter Skull from like a previous Inquisition or something, and then they say they get Batter Skull, but you haven't seen them play the first one,
Sure.
and then they only have one in their hand, but they said they got Batter Skull before.
Sure.
There should be a second one that isn't there.
Right. Definitely, like, I think that's one thing that holds true more in a real game where you look at their graveyards and you're like, yes, there is an Inquisition there. I should probably ask.
And that was one of the first questions you asked was, is there known information?
Sure.
Which is, you know, I think exactly what you should have
I think it's
Oh, I
also
missed that.
important just to look at the hand and see, is there anything else that could be relevant to this game that's in the hand?
Sure.
I mean, if the hand is as described of
Five basic planes.
5 basic planes, a cauldron, and a batter skull, what format are we playing? And
Legacy.
You're
Hey, you
playing
know,
Batter Skull
the shot
and
code is really expensive. Okay.
So and budget, death and taxes.
yes, budget deficits.
Sure.
But like at that point, I think that the chance of cheating goes down. On the other hand, if I'm looking at, say, a green deck over here, and the cards in hand are, you know, a swords to plowshares for
Sure.
for the inevitable creature,
Right.
then that maybe changes
Oh,
the math
absolutely.
a little bit of what was searched for. So I think the answer to that, or the answer to the question away from the table of what else is in the hand, I think is relevant as well.
Yeah.
But again, this isn't regular, so the whole thing is we're assuming education for the players, and even if you're wondering in the back of your mind, hey, did this player cheat, you always have to assume it's an honest mistake until it's proven otherwise.
Yes.
So I definitely
And
did.
You can solve that by saying, hey, let me
Yeah.
look at your hand. And
Exactly.
I definitely did assume that till they said they knew they broke the rules.
Yeah.
Then I was like, we got 2. Like, is it 3? But yeah.
All right. Great.